I had somebody DM me the other day, and he told me that he stopped working out. He wanted to live a normal life. Hey, bro, the world needs you, bro. Don't quit, bro. Don't give up on yourself. Don't hit it on the head. I didn't know he was gonna say that. Yo, keep going, man. I know shit get tough. It ain't easy. I mean, we might make it look easy, but we get up, we fight, we grind, we struggle, we go through it all as well. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, please don't give up on yourself. If you need help, get the help you need. Reach out to your people. Reach out to somebody, bro. Talk to somebody, bro. Talk to somebody. Like have a conversation with somebody. I mean, if you need to DM me, I've been trying to get back to the DMs. Forgive me, it's a lot of y'all with all due respect. But please don't give up on yourself. Do not stop. Keep going. This shit never ends until you do. If you quit right now, that's it. The world needs you. The people need you. Shed your light on somebody else, man. And be kind to others, man. That's all I got for y'all. Salutes to everybody, man. Keep working. Don't stop.
Facts. Brought to you by
The Unnoticed Podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us or not.
And welcome to episode 165. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon, and also the new listeners.
Patreon, Instagram, personal shout out in the end.
I just want to start the podcast by just giving a quick shout out to
Wait, why are you covering the mic like you about to fucking rap or some shit?
I don't know. I was just doing that. It's just for dramatic effect, guys. But I just want to start the podcast just giving a quick shout out to a supporter that recognized me at the gym recently. Shout out to Joel. It's crazy because I've interacted with this person before. Like, I've gave him advice on certain exercises when it comes to calisthenics. And I think a couple of days ago, he literally came up to me and he was like, "Yo, you do a podcast?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah. And he was like, "Yo, I watched your videos before." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like which one?" And then he talked about a clip that I talked about man long ago, like the woman that made tamales of human meat.
Oh shit!
That was like 2 years ago, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "That's man long ago, that ass." And he was like, "Yeah, I've been following you guys ever since. I just didn't know it was you. Like I seen you, but like I was like, yo, is that him? Cause I don't want to like what if it wasn't the same person and like you would have got mistaken for that person and then
would have been like an awkward interaction."
And then he was like, "You probably get that a lot. Like maybe like people don't recognize you, like thinking you're somebody else." I'm like, "Nah. Like whenever people come up to me, they say you're from the podcast." But yeah, shout out to Joel. I fuck with you, bro. I love you, bro, for watching the videos, and hopefully you're watching this. I'll probably let you know that I shouted you out. But
shout out Joel, bro.
But yeah, and then another shout out. Like I was selling some cards recently on Facebook to some guys on the island, and I pulled up. Interaction was cool. Dude was a cool ass motherfucker, and I told him that I do YouTube and shit. But like the conversation got cut short because like we had like some problems with like Zelle, and basically I just had to like wait a little bit for the money to come into my account.
Yeah.
I went home. He asked me for my YouTube, given the YouTube. Then he was like, "What the fuck? I feel like I've seen you on my For You page before."
No way.
It was like the podcast format looks mad like familiar. And I was like, probably because we do TikToks and Reels. And then he was like, "Oh, then most likely I definitely seen you guys on one of those apps."
What the fuck, bro?
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like
it's becoming more like frequent and shit.
Yeah, and also because like I'm more outside, so I think people are slowly starting to be like, "Yo, you do the podcast. You're the guy from the podcast."
That's crazy. This is all because of you guys. Shout out to Joel and shout out to who was the second guy?
I got his name. I think it's Edward.
Shout out to Edward. Yo, I fucking love you guys. If you guys are watching this right now, I love you. I know you met George, but I love you the same, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, support. Shout out to all the supporters. I've been going crazy on the fucking videos recently, and it's going to get even better. The content that we're going to be putting out in the coming months, yo, yeah, you guys are not ready, bro.
Thanks. All I got to say is when this comes out, it comes out either Sunday or Monday, and then a little bit after this video comes out, a scary video of us visiting a haunted place comes out. So
ghost hunting
y'all
video.
gonna get blessed back to back. Y'all just gonna see, bro. We promise you guys we're gonna go crazy, and we did start going crazy a little like mid year, but it's better late than never. We're not gonna stop, and I want to start the podcast again also by asking you,
The first day of school.
how was Julia's first day of school in pre-K?
Yeah,
How was everything, bro?
guys. So it was Julia's first day of school, pre-K, whatever. Her first ever, like, well, oh my god.
Because, like, that's 3K, but this is actual pre-K when, like, it's more advanced. Like, she has to do work now.
Yeah. So I mean, I was just more nervous because I'm gonna show you a video too, which is perfect that you're bringing this up right now. But I was more nervous because she hadn't been in school for 2 months.
Yeah.
You know, she got used to the whole routine of waking up at a certain time, going to sleep at a certain time, going to school, not seeing us for how many hours? Maybe
8
like
hours?
8 hours. Yeah, she didn't see us for 8 hours. But I was scared that she wasn't gonna like get adjusted quick to like the routine again. But the first day of school we went, she was excited actually. The day before we said, "Yo, you're gonna go to school."
Yeah, I remember.
And like we got all her stuff. Yo, guys, if you guys have kids and you guys experience the whole getting like supplies and stuff, you know how chaotic it could get. Literally all the stores, bro, were packed, bro. I'm talking about back to school shopping when it comes to clothes. Bro, we bought some clothes for Julia. Fucking every single store in the mall was packed. Everywhere that you went, parents with their kids making sure they get the right sizes. Like the lines, bro. The lines at Primark. Because shout out to Primark. They be having some cheap ass clothes, but like good looking clothes too for Julia and stuff. So the whole, bro, I'm talking about the line was from where you pay going, bro. That shit was literally like going into the aisles. That's how bad it was. But that was fucking chaotic. And then we went to the supply store to get stuff.
Same thing.
Bro, the whole, like, everything was gone.
I feel like the best bet when it comes to that is just
Like,
do shit
like a
online.
month before.
Yeah, a month before or online shopping.
That too. That probably would have been the smarter move.
Yeah.
But all the shelves cooked, bro. You couldn't even find crayons. You had to literally scavenge because everything was all over the place. It literally, if people just came, like the same way that people come for Pokemon cards when they open the doors, go. Yeah, like the fucking scalpers, the fucking crayon scalpers, bro. Like the whole shelves fucking cleared, bro. I'm talking about cleared to the fucking bone. The only thing that was left was the fucking like the metal things to hold like the stuff up and shit.
Damn, I was gonna say that's a surprise because I remember whenever I would go back to school shopping, Staples would always have supplies, but it's different because it is Staples, it is bigger, but fuck.
Yeah, so we went and we had to like scavenge. Thankfully, we found everything that she needed,
Yeah.
so we wasn't really tripping, right? But the thing that I was most scared for and most nervous for was her adjusting to the routine again. But the day before, we literally told her, "Yo, you're going to school tomorrow," and she was like, "We had like hinted at it like throughout
The week.
the week and shit. Like 2 weeks prior, we were telling her, "Oh, you're gonna go to school soon. You're gonna go to school." And every single time she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, yes, yeah. Can I wear a dress to school? Can I wear a dress to school?" Like she loves wearing dresses, but that's another like whatever.
Yeah.
She kept mentioning it, and then the day before, she was super excited, bro. Like we got her book bag, and she was already like, "Oh, can I take this? Can I take that?" Like she was fucking excited, bro. So the day came, we woke up. We got her ready. I thought she was going to be tripping too because she started to sleep a little later. She was used to sleeping at 8 o'clock every day, 8 p.m., 8 p.m., 8 p.m., 8 p.m. But since she wasn't going to school, we were like letting her slide. We're going to sleep a little later. So she fell asleep like at 10. And I thought she was going to wake up like grumpy. But nah, she was ready to go. She's like, "Yay, like we're about to go to school." Like she's like, "Yeah, mommy, I need to brush my teeth. I need to like fix my hair." Like she's ready to go, bro. We did all that. Got her ready, put her shoes on. She's like, "Oh, don't forget my book bag. Don't forget my book bag." So whatever, we got ready. We went to the school. New school, by the way. I think I mentioned this last episode how she's going to a new school. New school. So I was kind of nervous too because of like the new environment. But it's, bro, completely different, bro. Like the energy is completely different, guys. Like when I tell you guys the energy in her old school was like a bunch of people just staring, judging, and you literally like saw it. Like it wasn't like just in my head type of thing. Like you would look at people, like just happen to make eye contact, and it just looked like they were like you know, one of those where they're obviously staring at you. But this one, it was just like a friendly, more like light environment. And even the teacher which Abby, I think that was her second grade teacher.
God damn.
Yeah, it was her second grade teacher and shit. So even that like was fire because the teacher recognized Abby.
That's fire.
So everything was cool and shit. She went inside and Abby started crying. I low-key wanted to cry too because it's like, damn, like
She's slowly
growing up, bro.
Yeah.
Soon enough, it's gonna be kindergarten. That's when like she's gonna be big, bro.
Yeah.
Like obviously not big, like crazy big, but she's gonna be 5 and like she's gonna be able to like
talk even more.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. But I'm super proud of Julia. Like she didn't like cry, which I'm gonna show you a video right now because there was a kid
that was crying
who was fucking spazzing out, bro. Spazzing the fuck out. And I'm gonna show you the video right now because it reminded me exactly like what the fucking kid was doing.
That was me back in the day. My first day of school.
You would fucking cry?
No, just my first day of school of pre-K. I cried OD.
Well, hold on. Before you tell the story, let me find this video real quick.
Finalmente, el primer día de clases ha llegado.
I thought you meant like you took a video of, like Julia and it's like there was a kid spazzing next to her.
Nah.
Man, poor kid.
Look, he's fucking bro. Like if somebody's about to kill him and shit, look, he's holding on to the bars and shit.
Poor kid, bro. Like, I wasn't crying like that, but I remember I cried during my first pre-K day of school.
Wait, you like vividly remember it?
Kinda, yeah.
Like
It's
what do you remember?
It's like I remember being dropped off, and then crying that my parents were leaving, and then I remember like my teachers, my pre-K teachers were, calming me down, comforting me. And then I calmed down, and then I started playing like the activities and like games that they had like on the tables and shit. And then I think after that was good. And then whenever I got picked up, I cried again because like I missed my mom and my dad or whatever. But
No way, you were like those fucking viral videos of when you finally pick up your kid from daycare and shit.
yeah, that was me, bro. But other than that, I think it was just the first day of school because everything else like I liked. Like I remember my mom telling me how I liked going to pre-K. I liked going to school.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
You never cried when you were pre-K? Or
I was just thinking of what happened. Like I remember. I think it was kindergarten though, because I never went to pre-K.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any like memories of pre-K. I don't think I've ever went to pre-K.
Is pre-K even a mandatory thing?
I'm not sure.
Fuck.
But I remember going to school when I was 5.
Okay.
That's like my first ever memory. And I remember the first day of school, we had to go in through like, I think it was it looked like a little hall. Like, I remember vividly and shit. It was a door. It was at the side of the school, and it was leading into the auditorium.
Yeah.
And that little hallway, it was like, my mom dropped me off. She dropped me off at the door. She's like, okay, just go inside, okay? Just go inside. I was like, okay, I'll do it and shit. And she left. Like I started walking inside. I got halfway, and at the halfway mark, I kind of like was like, yeah, I can't do this shit, bro. Like I started like wanting to cry, and I started getting anxious and scared. So I turned around, and I didn't see my mom there, and I'm like, oh shit. So I went to the door. I looked outside, bro. She was already gone. Like, she was already gone, bro. Like, she probably had to go to work or something.
Yeah.
She dipped. So I was like, fuck. Now I have to go inside. And then I started seeing more kids coming inside. And I was just like, yo, I can't be seen like a pussy or something. Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking that in my head at such a fucking young age. What the fuck is wrong with me, right? Like, I don't want people to see me crying, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to seem like a crybaby. So whatever, let me just suck it up real quick and go into school and shit. And I remember walking into the auditorium, having to find like whatever like class I was or whatever. And I remember sitting down and that's crazy.
And you described that feeling perfectly. Whenever you're going to school, like you're being dropped off by your parents, you look back and they're gone, like that, bro. Like, like what the fuck?
You were just there, bro. You can't even just wait a little bit, like, bro. Because Abby, she be waiting too long. I feel like You're like, bro, all right, we dropped her off. We can't see her no more. We can't see Julia no more. Abby's still waiting there, like, all right, like, let's fucking go, bro. Nothing is gonna happen to her. But the feeling that like I can't get over sometimes is just feeling like something is gonna happen to Julia.
Yeah, of course. That's never gonna go away, bro.
Cause it's like I'm not there. Like you just never know people and stuff, and like it's like a paranoid, anxious feeling. But besides that, she had a good ass time. She came home. She was like relaxed, cause I feel like sometimes whenever we don't really do anything, for the whole day, she's like crazy. But it's because she's like she was bored, you know, so she doesn't really have nothing to like stimulate her mind.
Damn, so you're getting that Julia back. Her being like using all her energy in school, then she goes back and now she's like chill.
Yeah, but you see, but it's like, all right, it's good for like 30 minutes.
Oh, never mind.
She like decompresses a little bit. She's like going from school mode into house mode. You know, as soon as she gets home, she's like chills for a little bit. Then when she starts like taking off her shoes, her socks, and her pants, like that's when I know she's about to get crazy. And that's what happened. She was literally good for like a good 30 minutes. And then she started bothering Isabella, which is like her favorite thing to do now, bro. Like constantly. She's trying to play with Isabella. But Isabella's still at that age where she's like she's about to not be a baby, about to be a toddler. But she still kind of has babies like things. So I try to explain to Julia, bro, like you have to relax. Like you can't just like go crazy. Like you have to chill out.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand it, but whatever.
I think another thing, like my sister also started school again too, and she's a junior now.
Yo, what?
It was just insane, bro.
11th grade, right?
I know. Yeah. And then every time I see her, I'm always gonna tell her, "Yo, you look 9, bro," because like that's the way I see her. Like she looks 9 to me, even though she does not look 9 years old.
Yeah.
She's fucking 15 now, turning 16. Oh shit, she's about to turn 16 this month. I literally just remember that.
It's about to be her birthday?
Bro, we were just doing her 15 last year.
Yo, that's fucking crazy.
That felt like a couple
months ago.
You motherfucker, but yeah, bro. She started school recently, and it's crazy seeing her like grow up, and it's also lit because obviously we've bonded over the past like 2-3 years, so our relationship is our dynamic is mad funny, like the way we bother each other. Like we rage bait the fuck out of each other now, bro. It's mad funny. But one thing I wanted to say was like something new that I didn't know happens in high schools now, or maybe middle schools too. There's a mandatory case for your phones now to put inside.
No, yeah, that happens in Julia's school too.
So it's an everywhere thing.
Yeah.
And that's how you know that's bad, bro. TikTok and all that shit has brainwashed these kids. The fact that they have to have a rule of putting that shit inside like a fucking little bag so you don't use it, bro.
Yeah, you don't get it until the end of the day.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Yo, we had it good.
No, yeah.
We had it good,
Hell
but at the
yeah.
same time, we weren't always on our phones because of TikTok and shit.
I mean, nah, bro. People were still on their phones, bro. People
But
were
it was
getting
like
trouble.
it was like testing and shit. But it wasn't like, oh, I gotta like I gotta scroll because I'm bored.
Like I feel like the phone use has never gone away. Obviously, maybe it's gotten a little bit worse, like screen time. But I still remember people like trying to play games and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Playing games, watching YouTube videos, texting and shit. People were still like on their phones and stuff, bro. People were getting their phones taken away. Yo, stop being on your phones. I don't want to see no phones in class. Like,
Yo, low-key, I think that's just a New York thing. Not gonna lie. Yo, people in Texas, people in California, anywhere else, Chicago, let us know. But I feel like all that stuff is a New York thing.
like a New York rule,
no, like
being on their phones.
it was a New York thing. OD.
I don't think so, bro. I think it's like a jit thing. Like kids just do that, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Like you want to be on your phone.
I feel like more schools are more stricter than the ones here in New York, and the people in New York are just YNs, a bunch of like hoodlums. Everybody doesn't give a fuck, no matter who you are.
That's maybe.
You always get the people like, you're not taking my phone. Like you're not paying for my. You don't pay my bills.
Yo, people dead ass used to say that shit in class.
And then they be like, yo, suck my dick, and then they fucking leave the class.
Go to the office. Go to the office. All right, I'll go there, bro.
I'll be here anyway.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
yo, that's fucking crazy. But it's also a little bit dangerous because like, what if like something happens?
That's what my sister was telling my mom and shit. Like, what if there's a school shooting, God forbid, and you can't text your mom because your phone's in the bag somewhere with like a teacher or something.
I'm about to search that shit up, bro, because I don't want to sound like a fucking like a dumbass. Like how did that start, or like
What?
like that rule or whatever? Like no phone, like no.
It was because of excessive phone usage. I saw it on the news before.
Wait, I think that's
That thing is an everywhere thing.
bro. New York goes phone free. I think that's a New York thing, bro. All right, eliminating distractions in New York schools, implementing phone-free schools. Starting in September, New York is requiring statewide bell-to-bell restrictions on smartphones in K-12 schools.
No way, that's just a New York thing, though.
Bro, phones-free school plans, bro. Yes.
That's how I'm telling you. It's really bad here in New York.
It's a New York thing.
I told you, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yo, if it's not a New York thing, and the people in Texas, California, like I said, Chicago, wherever you are, let us know if you guys are dealing with that too.
But they're literally doing that. They're asking you to put it in like a Ziploc or some shit. Then you have to. Then the teacher has to hold it or some shit. And then
I don't know. I don't know how the rules go. All I know is that they have to put it in the bag, and that's it.
yeah, then the teacher takes it. You don't get it until the end of the day.
I think for the high schoolers, it's different. I think they just have to keep it inside like their bag. They can't take it out.
Because they have different teachers for every single period.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense. Like, oh, if one teacher keeps it till the end of the day.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. And
Damn, they're fucking. They're cooked, bro.
Mom-
We didn't even have to go through all that shit.
I know my mom was like, "Yo, low key, just in case something happens, just put like an old phone in the bag, and then carry like the phone in your pocket." But
Have like
it's
an
like-
emergency backup phone.
But it's like, what if she gets caught? What, it's gonna go to fucking detention just for the phone? And then my sister was like, fuck it, who cares? Mad dumb, bro. You're mad dumb, bro.
Yo, she look you YN too.
Nah.
Yo, what the fuck we did shit at the same time?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But it's just like it's mad funny, bro. But
I was gonna say something when it came to that shit. Oh yeah, I was recently watching this thing that went viral. It's actually like in the same topic of phones. It was this documentary called Catfish the Unknown Number or something like that.
fuck is that?
If y'all know what I'm talking about, it's something going viral on Netflix, bro. Like everybody's like talking about it, everybody's watching it. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I kind of like got a gist of what it was about.
Yeah.
So basically these two kids, I believe they were in high school or middle school. One of the two. They were just young though. And they were, I think it was high school, boyfriend and girlfriend. And they got put into this group chat with an unknown number.
Okay.
Right? And that unknown number started sending them like weird ass text messages like, oh, yo, you're fat, you're ugly, like you guys should break up, like you guys are worthless, you guys should just kill yourselves, you guys should just end it all. Like,
So cyberbullying.
yeah, exactly. Cyberbullying. They were cyberbullying those two
That couple.
kids. Yeah, that couple, those two kids. And eventually it led to them breaking up and separating.
Uh-huh.
And then it got even worse when that happened. They started like saying, yo, you should just end it all, you know, like he doesn't even want you alive. Like you guys would be better if you didn't live.
Uh-huh.
Right? I think it was more targeted towards the girl.
Okay.
And I guess what I want to just touch on is how, you know, because we get hate comments.
Yeah.
We get hate comments sometimes. And some of the things that this person was saying, like the cyberbully or whatever was saying, is just stuff that if I was to read, because it's stuff that we get commented.
Like what?
Like, oh, for example, oh, you're literally worthless, bro. You should just stop doing what you're doing. Like,
Okay.
something along those lines. But it's like, when we read it, it's like funny to us. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I mean, we're used to it, but we
like
see
desensitized to it.
that, and also the way we like, if you think about it, there's someone like this. Oh my gosh! Like hopefully this gets their fucking under the skin. That's how I imagine they look, bro. It's mad dumb as shit.
That's what I'm saying. But then there's people who really get affected by
Yeah.
those comments, you know, which like just made me think of it. Like, it's crazy how we're desensitized and there's people who are desensitized to like these hateful things,
Yeah.
but how it could literally like, bro, get somebody like to kill themselves, bro.
Yeah, and that's happened multiple times, bro. I mean, it's sad and shit, but I mean, it just goes to show like a lot I guess a lot of people aren't made for the internet, I guess, or hate in general. It's kind of hard to explain, only because like I always see people talking about like starting YouTube or like just being an influencer or just being on the internet in general, and like they start getting hate. Maybe people make fake accounts on them, like, oh, maybe their nudes get exposed, shit like that.
Yeah.
And it does end up making them want to, like, you know, kill themselves and stuff.
That's so fucked, bro. You know, and I've had like, well, not people that were close to me, but I have, like, I know of people who that had happened to them, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Like, for example, they sent messages to the wrong person, and then the whole school knew about their fucking nudes and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like obviously, like, at the time you think like, oh, what a fucking like slut, like what a fucking thought, whatever, you know. That's like the stupid way of thinking when you're fucking like, what, bro, what, it is fucking crazy, bro.
13, 14,
14, 15, 16, 17, like, bro, that's fucking jit, bro. And like, people are doing weird shit like that, and then you're thinking of it and like, oh, fuck this dumbass bitch, like, oh, she's a thought, whatever, oh, this and that. But in reality, bro, like, that could fuck up their life, bro. Like, you never know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I knew what the fuck I was going with that. So like, when it comes to getting hate, like the shit I just explained, a lot of people always talk about how they can't do it because they can't handle the hate. And then I always tell them, like, the hate's always gonna be there no matter what. It's just gonna be amplified like a million times more because you're actively seeing it.
Yeah.
But you just gotta learn how to just shut that shit out, because 9 times out of 10, the people that hate, they're never gonna say that shit to your face unless they're like just psychotic motherfuckers who just are no lives, who wanna just like hurt people and shit.
Literally.
But most of the time, those people are just, like I said, keyboard warriors that look like this, not like, who have no life, who just wanna try to like make people's day like worse.
Remember, bro, if somebody's hating on you, they're literally trying to bring you down to their level. So you're already above this person. I seen this post on TikTok. It was like, no other bird fucks with an eagle. The only bird that really tries to fuck with an eagle is a crow.
Okay.
But whenever the crow is biting at it, like pecking it, the eagle doesn't really like flinch or do anything to the crow. All it does is open its wings. It flies higher because it knows that eventually the crow is not going to be able to handle the high altitude, and it's just going to stop fucking with it. It's the same thing. Like, just ignore it. Ignore. You're already higher than this person because they're trying to bring you down to their level. So just ignore, and keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? You're shining, and they're not fucking with how you're shining. They hate it, bro. They hate it because they can't do it themselves. They don't want to accept themselves. They hate that you are able to accept yourself and accept how you shine. And they just don't like seeing that, bro. They want to see you how they see themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking cringe, bro. Like, fuck people, bro.
Another thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, that made my whole week too. It was a compliment that I got at the gym. Like,
shit.
I was working out. I was doing like chest day. I was working on the rings, and then I had just finished my workout before I get into like weights. And then this guy who from what I remember, he was way bigger than me, bro. And he was like, "Yo, like, do you box?" And I was like, "Nah. I mean, I just work out." He was like, "Bro, you look like you're about to like knock somebody out real quick, bro." And then I was like, "Oh, thank you, bro, thank you." And then that was basically it. But like, it's just the fact that I never got that before. I look like a boxer. Like, I guess the way my body's physique is, like, it gives like a boxer vibe, which, I mean, I don't see, but at the same time I kind of see it. But that made my day, because I was like, yo, bro was bigger than me. It was complimenting the way I look. It just made me go even harder at the.
That's so fire,
gym,
bro.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like you don't. There's no better feeling than whenever you are working like so hard on something, and then like you finally get like
recognition for it
and shit.
Bitch, I'd rather die. That's how I felt that day, bro.
That's actually crazy, bro, because I know that like you have that whole shit that you go through, the body dysmorphia and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah, all day, every day.
And it's so stupid, guys, because this motherfucker, I literally say, "Yo, you're big, bro. And he'd be like, chill."
Because it's true. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't see it, bro.
Do you like dead ass? Like, all right. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, Like, what do you see? Like, do you see? You obviously have to see some sort of change, you know? Like,
I still like the way if I were to look in the mirror, I just see like the way I see it, I feel like I look like flying like soft and shit. Like I gotta keep working. That's the way I see myself.
Like, you don't look like
I don't look like the way I want to look. I get not sad about it, but I'm just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
like. Do you mean like you don't look defined? Like, is that what you're trying to say, or?
I guess you could say that, but at the same time, like I look soft, like mushy.
What the fuck?
Like it's not hard muscle. Like that's the way I see myself.
So there's a certain way. So that's how you want to look like in the future and shit. Like,
yeah,
you want to look like hard. Like,
yeah.
I think I know what you mean, bro. Like,
cause like I feel like when you see somebody, you could tell that. That like the muscles like fucking like hard and shit, but when you look at me,
I think there's a word for that. It's like
it's mushy,
like mature muscle. Like is that what you're trying to say? Like
maybe my body hasn't matured to that level yet, but which is
no,
crazy.
It's just you haven't worked out like maybe long enough. Cause I mean you have been working out for a minute, but there's people that have been working out for like.
Bro, I've been working out for like almost 4 years.
That's not a lot though.
You don't think so?
No. Bro, some people.
Social media has cooked my mind. Then
there's people who are like 7 to 8 years. Like, bro, that's I feel like at that time 8 to 10 year mark is when you're probably gonna start hitting the goals that you really like. Like I'm talking about aesthetic to the point where you're fucking you look crazy, bro. I'm talking about anime shit.
I've been thinking about blasting Trend, bro. That ass.
Who? Wait, what?
I've been thinking about blasting Trend.
Bro, you're talking about fucking
steroids.
Steroids?
Or fucking...
Would you ever do that?
Huh?
Would you ever do that? Be honest.
Steroids? Nah. I'll probably like do testosterone.
That shit is gonna fuck you up too.
It is?
Yeah, because if you take a certain amount, you like fuck with your hormones, and then you have to take it for the rest of your life.
And I can't get hard no more? Is that too?
No, I don't think it affects that, but it's just like you fucked up your hormones, so now you're dependent. Like your body is like the natural way of your body making testosterone. You're fucking up with that.
No, you know what? I'm just gonna continue going, bro.
I think you should. You're doing, bro. You're doing completely fine, bro. You should just keep going, bro. Don't trip, bro.
Whatever, bro. But yeah, and
comparisons is a thief of joy, bro. You're definitely like seeing like all these people on social media, and even though all of them, bro, guys, don't be tricked, yo. Y'all motherfuckers too, bro. If y'all are on a fitness journey, all the girls out there who are on y'all fitness journey as well. These people on social media use the right angles, use the right lighting, and just sell you a dream. You know what I mean? Like, they're not real. Like, all you have to do is just be consistent, and you're eventually gonna get the results you want. You know, it's obviously not gonna be like this. It's like anything. Like, just be consistent. Don't pay attention to how the fuck. You know, obviously take tips because sometimes I feel like it's important when it comes to like the whole fitness shit because you sometimes don't know stuff. You know what I mean? And it's completely understandable, but also like don't fucking start panicking, start getting information overload when you just like freeze and you don't start nowhere. Just like be consistent. That's it. That's literally all it is.
Bitch, I'd rather die. Anyways,
I mean, but hold on before you move on to the next topic. Since you're on your fitness shit, for me, I'm on a different stage of my life, to be honest.
What does that
mean?
mean?
Like I'm not taking it as serious as I was.
Why? And
I'm not tripping about it though. Like specifically, I'm talking about my diet.
Okay.
Like before, I was like, oh, like nah, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Now it's more like be consistent with my working out, and I don't give a fuck if I treat myself.
No, I look even on that same timing too when it comes to my diet.
For real?
That's probably why I feel that way though.
Well, you feel what? Like you're squishy?
Yeah, well, like I'm not doing enough because before I used to be mad strict with my diet, just straight like specific meals every single specific meals for a specific hour. But now it's like I do eat a lot of protein, definitely. Like what because I try to work out at least 4 times a week.
Yeah, and
then 3 out of those 4 days, I like if I'm running low on time. Quick protein, your tip. I literally just get ground turkey or ground beef, cook the whole thing, and eat the whole container by myself. And that's like OD protein.
That is, yeah. Hell
so
yeah.
It's like I be doing that shit, but then also sometimes I like to eat. Like I started getting to the habit of eating like Takis, chips, certain shit like that.
Gosh, bro.
So if you see my body, like you can tell that I've been eating like good or whatever, but it's coming with a fucking sacrifice my fucking mental health, bro.
Bro, don't do that.
Fuck.
Yo,
But I
yeah.
enjoy it though, cause it's like, it's like I hate it, but at the same time I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm enjoying life, bro. Why not, bro? Like I'm still working out.
And you're still getting protein and stuff. Okay, that's so fucking crazy, bro. Because that's literally how I've been looking at it. And also, like, the way I've been taking it is like, at the end of the day, for me, this is how I'm thinking of it. I'm not training or working out to look good. Because at the end of the day, it's obviously gonna make me look better than obviously if I wasn't working out at all. Because I want to say like maybe 5 years ago, or like 5-6 years ago, like the way I looked was just like weird. Cause even if I got a little bit of weight, I was skinny fat, so I would look fucking like ugly. Like
It's because your shoulders were mad.
Like small, like like my shoulders, my arms, guys, like everything was small, and this was wide. So I just looked fucking like, bro, I just looked like a kid or some shit. You know what I mean? So now it's more like I'm a little bit more full everywhere. So
that's exactly how I feel.
So it's not that bad, you know? And at the end of the day, I'm just working out to release some stress because I feel like it helps me with my mental health and shit. And also to protect my family. That's literally the way I see it. That's the way I see it, because I know, like, this gives me a certain advantage over people who don't work out. And also, like, if I was... I'm talking about just, like, anybody who's trying to attack, like, my family and shit or me.
Yeah.
Most of the time... Not most of the time, but, like... Not everybody works out, you know?
Yeah.
So it just gives me, like, a little bit of an advantage to be more, like... being able to protect my family. And also, if, like, anybody's bigger than me as well, like, I'm not just, like, scrawny and stuff and can, like, just throw me around, you know what I'm saying? So that's the way I take it. Like, I have to be at least a little bit strong to protect my family, and it helps with my mental health. But if I do want to enjoy food, like, I'm not tripping.
I mean, I've been in that mindset too recently because of Hottie and Diamond Gym.
Yeah.
Diamond Gym Squad. Like the way, like, because I didn't know, like, Unk and what was his name, Scully or Scully? Scala. They were firefighters.
They are firefighters.
I mean, yeah, they're firefighters. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And, like, the reason why they train like that. So I started, like, implementing certain things when it comes to working out. Like, when it comes to, for example, either doing pull-ups or like bicep curls or push downs for my triceps. I do the extra, like, even if it's like small ass bad form. Like let's say I'm doing like the tricep pull down. Like once I get here and I just can't no more, I just go like this, and it's still burns. So I started just doing that shit more often. And yeah, bro,
that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's great. You see, it's also crazy, guys, how there's certain people who are just black and white when it comes to anything they do. It's just their thing is they do it and this is how they do it, or they just don't do it at all.
Yeah.
And then there's other people who are like, they kind of like go through different like evolutions or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people go crazy with their diet and crazy with the way they train. Oh my gosh, like high intensity, no fucking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No nothing. And then you got other people who are focusing on getting really strong, so they eat like crazy. Then there's other people who are you know, it's crazy. And some people, like, it goes like this, you know, this season I want to look a little bit more bigger. Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. And I feel like that's the fire thing about, like, because you could always control how you look.
Yeah.
Easily tomorrow, like, either me or you could just be like, oh yeah, back to good, a strict diet. That's it. Literally that fast.
Yeah.
And then you're just consistent with that. Bro, you just have to control this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, I'd rather die.
Because I could, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, I could go back to that tomorrow and consistently do it. And I've done it before. Like, I'm like FujiTube or some shit when it comes to, like, how I train and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, if I want to get cut, all right.
Just strict diet.
Yeah, for like a good month, 2 months,
Then
I'm back. And then I'm like, I don't want to do this forever. Like, let me just go back to regular.
Bitch, I'd rather die. But the next thing I want to talk about, just to end off the yap session. So we both seen it recently, and hopefully you guys seen it recently. Do you want me to pop it up, or you just want me to pop it up on the clip?
Just pop it up right here.
This is a video to the guy who flaked on me on our date. I just wanted to show you what I was gonna bring to you. Now you're ghosting me last minute. So weird. So childish. So I'm Latina. I got you some tacos. Really good. From my favorite tacos place. I made you some homemade horchata. Agua horchata. Because you said you liked that, and I made it. And some Mexican corn muffins with honey butter. Handmade. You know, let me know why you ghosted me. That's crazy. I already crashed out, you guys, but yeah. You can only imagine how that shit feels. All you had to do is answer the phone. And I had everything planned out. Oh my god. It's okay, you guys. We thugged through. Because you know why? Fuck this lover girl shit. I guess we had to go on our villain arc. I guess this shit is not worth it. This shit's not real. And there's the sign. Yeah, there you go.
There was a lot of mixed comments, a lot of mixed emotions about this certain clip. I want your opinion on it. Like, do you think she did too much? Do you think the motherfucker that stood her up is fucked up for standing her up? What's your take on it? Because the way I see it, I don't personally think she did too much, because we don't know the full context of like their conversations. We don't know
what stage they were.
We don't know the stages they were in. We don't know like if they were planning to do this shit. Because I'm pretty sure like they talked about, oh, like, yeah, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. This date, bet. And then
there was no context, just the video of her basically crashing out.
I mean, she wasn't really crashing out. She was just like sad about it.
All right.
You think she did too much?
All right. I feel like she didn't do too much. I feel like the whole, because obviously people are saying, oh, she dragged it, acting like she's already like his girlfriend and shit, pulling out this big ass horchata. I mean, you guys saw the video now.
There's tacos, horchata, homemade corn muffins that she made.
Holy shit!
She did OD.
I didn't even see that.
She made OD shit, bro.
All right, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, horchata takes. It's not like a quick thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like OD long, but it is a process. You know, you have to get rice, you have to do this, you have to do it blended, like whatever. You have to make it, make sure it tastes good, add the cinnamon. Then she baked. She bought the tacos from her favorite spot, put a lot of thought into it.
And then at the end, she was like, fuck it, I'm probably just gonna start my villain arc. Fuck love type shit.
All right, so I guess I got a lot of things to add to that, right? So first things first, I don't really think she did too much.
I don't think she did too much.
I just think people expect too little nowadays.
That, and also, all right, yeah, and also I think the guy didn't do enough. Like bro literally just fucking stood her up.
And he what's the word too? Like, how do you say it? Whenever you. Like, he missed out. It's a missed opportunity for him.
Yeah.
Hella missed opportunity. You know what I mean? Because nowadays...
Like his loss?
Yeah. Hella his loss, bro. Hella. Because that type of, like, girl...
Is rare
now. Nowadays. Before, you know, when it was more of, like, being romantic, actually, like, caring about the person, not on some freaky shit. Oh, you're just trying to link, trying to... do this, get down, whatever, be crazy and shit. It wasn't like that. It was more, you know, oh my gosh, let me take you on a date. Let me plan this cute thing, you know? She did all that, and it's crazy because usually it's the guy
that gets fucked over.
No. It's usually the guy that's supposed to be doing these types.
Oh
of
yeah,
things,
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Because you know when you're trying to like really like yo, when you really like a girl and you're trying to get her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'll do anything to
you
get her.
You really try to like
put in the effort.
Yeah, put in effort. You know, do some cute shit like a little picnic. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So the fact that she's doing it is already a green flag. You know, and I don't really think she did too much because, bro, it's just food at the end of the day. Also, like, bro, people are dragging it saying, "Oh, she did too much. Oh, she's crazy already. She's so attached, obsessed, whatever."
It was just food.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I just expect too little from the girls y'all be with. So shout out to her. The guy, he missed it. He missed out on an opportunity. But the only thing that I can't agree with her, and I feel like she did crash out, bro.
You think she crashed out?
Yes, bro.
She posted the video? Or
one, she posted the video.
Yeah.
And number two, I'm on my villain arc.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, no.
There's nothing that gets me more tight, guys. There's nothing that gets me more fucking tight. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been there, done that. But still, like, if I was to tell myself whenever I was like on my villain arc, because I feel like everybody has gotten heartbroken, but the thing is, like, she just got stood up. She didn't get heartbroken. Like, and maybe she could have just been like joking or whatever.
Probably was, yeah.
But there's girls who don't joke around when it comes to that shit.
Yeah.
Some little inconvenience with a guy. That's it. I don't fuck with guys no more. I'm on my villain arc. Like I said, I'm about to turn lesbian. Like, you know, they be crashing out when it comes to that. So, like, yo, bro, girls say that. Like, yo, I think I'm just like girls. You know, there's no guy for me. Yo, getting a good guy is rare. I don't think you're ever gonna find one.
Yeah.
But, you know, I feel like you should never
change.
Yeah, turn to that. You know.
And then there's girls in the comments who are just saying how you shouldn't be doing that for a man, this and that. And that shit got me tight. But I'm like, bro, like the whole independent woman shit. Like I'm all for it. Again, I'm a feminist, but it's like, how you gonna tell a girl how to love, bro? And like just because you can't love that way, just because you don't want to love that way, because you've been hurt, bro. All these guys have traumatized you. Like, why are you gonna put your fucking trauma onto somebody else?
Literally, you're literally poisoning her fucking innocent soul, bro.
Because they're like, oh, not like men don't deserve this shit, but like there's a guy out there who deserves that shit because he will appreciate what the fuck she did, and he would probably do the. Well, they would 100% do the same thing back to her, bro. Like, match energies.
Bro, she dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
She dodged the bullet. He missed out.
I think the guy was on some fuckboy shit, bro.
Yeah?
Because what if, right? What if, like, he was, like, thinking, yo, Haiki, I think this girl's actually feeling me, but I don't want to break her heart. So, because I still want to do this other shit. So let me just like not go, but at the same time, I kind of fucked up. Why not just tell her, be a man, and just tell her like, yo,
because you may be right, bro. Because maybe he's like, I don't want to tell her. I'm gonna just like completely avoid the
situation and just like leave it,
drop it right there.
And then apparently, I'm not gonna lie, I think after she posted the video, the guy tried to come back. She definitely dodged the bullet. That guy's mad dumb. I feel like that's a lot. That's common nowadays for guys. Not recognizing what the fuck they have in front of them,
that ass,
and just going for the fucking don't mind my language for the fucking sluts out there and shit, like the people who the girls that don't give a fuck about them.
Dopamine, that ass, quick satisfaction.
That's what it is, bro. They just wanna fuck bitches,
busting out real quick,
and that's it, bro. But
damn, guys, yo, we're fucked, guys. We're fucked. I mean. Y'all fucked, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a relationship.
Yeah. This video is brought to you by
Yosabo the game.
And y'all already know, y'all love, well, some of y'all, because we haven't got this in mad long, love calling us Yosabo kids or No Sabo kids.
Edgars, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
And a lot of y'all like testing y'all Spanish with us, and y'all probably yell at your screen, is this? So we're back at it again. We're gonna test each other's Spanish to see who's more of a no sabo kid. And
everybody at home too, if you guys want to play along with us, comment the word down that you think it is before we actually give the answer. ¿Cómo se dice crab in Spanish?
I should know this. My dad always brings crabs whenever it's crab season. He always brings it.
I feel like this is an easy one. You should get this, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Fuck. All right, what does it start with?
Starts with a C.
Yo, I'm going blank right now. It's like it's there, but I can't spit it out, bro. Yes. Hold up.
Just say, bro, the first thing that comes to your mind, bro.
You know what was I about to say?
What were you about to say,
I
bro?
was about to say cantinflas.
What the fuck, bro?
Nah, I don't know what it is.
Cangrejo.
Yo, oh my
Bro,
god.
that shit was an easy one, bro.
Yes, bro. What the fuck? My dad always brings that shit too. ¿Cómo se dice push-ups?
Oh, lagartijas.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
That was hella easy.
Yeah, we're just talking about that shit too.
All right. This one, it's. I feel like it's easy, but it's also a little bit hard. It's like one of those in between.
Okay.
¿Cómo se dice kite in Spanish?
I don't know that one. I'm
You don't know?
gonna be 100% honest. I do not. I've never used kite or the Spanish saying for kite in my life, bro.
Go, bro. Just like guess, bro. At this point,
What does it start with?
starts with a P. You're definitely. That's not gonna help you. Just guess, bro.
Pirate. I don't know. I'm just saying a random word, bro. I don't know what that is.
Bro, just said fire it, bro. Papalote.
Yeah, I was not gonna get that, bro. You know, I mean, crazy thing is, I was gonna say popote, but like, obviously that's straw, but it's kind of similar, bro.
Bro, people say straw in mad different like ways.
What you mean?
Some people say popote.
Yeah.
Some people say a sorbete, and some people say a pito.
I've never. What the fuck's this pito?
Swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. If you search that shit up, different ways of different that you could say straw in Spanish. Some people call it a pito. Hella a yo, but
Bro, pito means dick. ¿Cómo se dice plunger?
oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. There's two penalty words too.
Saca caca. No, bro.
Oh, no.
A plunger. El destapador. Nah.
No. It's a long word.
It's long.
Yeah.
How do you?
It does start with a D.
I give up, bro. I really don't know.
Desatascador.
I should have known that. Desastacador. I should have known that, bro. I've heard that before.
Your mom definitely used that shit before.
All right. This one is a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I probably would not have gotten this, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. ¿Cómo se dice? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys at home are not gonna get this, bro. I'm pretty sure. ¿Cómo se dice passion fruit in Spanish?
I've heard it before.
You've heard it before?
Does it start with like G or nah? Am I bugging?
I see why you would say a G, but it's not a G. So there's a Y in there.
Fruta de pasión.
Nah.
It's not that?
Nah. One more and like that's it. I'll just give you the answer.
You said there's a Y in there? What does it start with?
It starts with an M. This one's a little bit difficult. If you've never heard about it, like
Mayador. I'm literally just like spilling out random Spanish words.
Maracuya.
Oh yeah, hell nah.
Bro,
I've never heard that, bro.
What? If you were on some like bougie shit, or maybe somebody just so happened to tell you how the fuck to say passion fruit, but I've never used this word in my life, bro.
¿Cómo se dice glue?
Resistol?
No.
No? Glue. Fuck, bro.
You definitely heard this before, bro. And I feel like everybody knows this word.
Pegamento?
Yes.
Oh, bro. All right, now prueba time. What does it mean when your mom says, "Ya casi nos vamos"?
Oh, it means that we're not really leaving.
That's literally what it says. You are never leaving.
All right. So this is a what am I type of question. Like, ¿qué soy? Like, I'm gonna describe something. And you gotta figure out what it is.
I bet.
En un vaso caliente y rico, con mayonesa, quesito y un toque acidito. ¿Qué soy?
I think that's like limon or some shit.
No.
That's probably what it means.
Oh yeah, probably. But I feel like you should know what this is.
Esquites.
Yeah, I know you love esquites.
Hella love that shit. Yo, hot take, guys. Hot take. Very.
No. What the fuck you about to say?
This is a very hot take.
No.
I don't know if it's a hot take, actually. It might be a 50-50 thing. I like esquites more than elotes preparados.
Fuck no, bro. Elotes preparados are way better.
Let us know in the comments which I think is better, elotes preparados or esquites. I think it's esquites.
Nah. Well, to be fair, I feel like you get more. That's why, right? It's more corn.
Like, even like, yeah, like you get a spoonful of everything, like the whole flavor and shit.
But so it has to be like good portions, because sometimes they be violating the mayonnaise and like all I taste is mayonnaise. Or
Yeah.
you like that shit? Big bag.
I like the taste, bro.
That is?
Yeah, bro. I like the taste of like the corn with the mayonnaise and the cheese and a little bit of tahini.
I mean,
man,
I
OD.
do too, but like I said, it gets overbearing. Like just OD mayonnaise.
You're right though. You gotta get the right portions.
Yeah.
So let us know, because sometimes they barely push it though too. Like
Oh.
Matt, bro. Nothing gets me more excited, bro. Whenever like you get some esquites, and they fill up the cup with mad corn, and then just at the top a little bit of mayo and cheese at the top, bro. That's not valid,
yeah,
bro.
You're right.
There's some spots that put corn, put some mayo and some cheese, then some more corn, and top it off with mayo and cheese.
That's the best way to do it.
See, that's valid, bro. Portions.
Well, guys, if you guys want to play Yo Sabo the game, specifically the second edition, because it is out, the second edition, and of course, if you already have the first edition, why not get more words? Go buy it now. YoSaboTheGame.com. We fucking love y'all. Link in the description. And back to the video.
With that being said, this does conclude the regular
Pacino regular segment.
hella Yappuccino.
Hey, yo, Bobby got $1. With that being said, guys, get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, get your cuddle buddy, turn up the lights, get comfortable, and
Enjoy the show. So the first topic of today is the 1990s Jaws ride incident. Right? So
Okay.
just keep the title in mind. What comes to your mind whenever you hear the Jaws ride incident? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
obviously, like, the shark
Okay.
in the movie, of course.
So before I get into the actual case of the Jaws ride incident, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of disturbing a little bit depending on what type of fear you have.
Okay.
Because it targets a specific type of fear, which is aquaphobia,
Okay.
which is basically any sort of mechanical, animatronic, underwater type of phobia. So if you're scared of underwater mechanical stuff, this is basically like specifically scary for you. But it's also scary for like the general people, right?
Well, I'm fucked because I first of all, I hate the ocean. I hate, like, just thinking about the big eyes, like sharks, whales. That shit freaks me out. I remember whenever I went to I think the National Museum of History in
The Natural History Museum, yeah.
yes in
Manhattan.
Manhattan. I saw like there was a bunch of sharks. They weren't even animatronics. They were just like the models, the sharks, squids, even the big ass whale. That shit freaks me out.
Nah, it's a little bit scary being in that room.
I don't like that shit.
I remember that feeling too. So in 1975, right? Obviously, Jaws was released.
Yeah.
It was a fan favorite. A lot of people loved it. Oh, a crazy big ass shark eating a lot of people.
I was scared of it too.
I would be scared of it. I mean, sharks in general. There's a lot of, not a lot, but whenever I hear of a incident with a shark bite or something like that. It's just scary being attacked by a shark. But in 1990, when Universal Studios Florida was already open, there was this attraction that was inspired by the Jaws movie, right?
Okay.
And basically, at first, the way they made it before, when they first tried to make some sort of like ride revolving around the movie, it was like something simple. You would be riding like a little bit like a train, like a trolley looking thing.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, the ride would stop, and then you would like basically like tilt, like if the bridge was collapsing, right?
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, this like animatronic shark would come.
Oh my gosh, I don't like that.
What the fuck, that ass?
I don't like that, bro.
And then the animatronic shark would come, and like it would just start like chomping.
And I'm guessing the animatronic was big.
Yeah, it was big.
I don't like that, bro.
And like it would like shoot water and stuff, and like whatever. That was like kind of simple.
Yeah.
It was nothing too crazy. But then they started getting more like, I guess, advanced, and they wanted to make it even better. Because at first it was a little cartoony the way the shark looked, and they wanted to make it look more realistic.
Okay.
So they made the shark look like an actual shark, but big as fuck, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna like this, bro. If you have videos and pictures, I'm not gonna like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a video. And then like when I actually get into the incident and like describe it, it's that I thought of. It's crazy because I thought of you, and like I feel like this would be like the worst thing that could happen to you, bro.
Okay.
Which is bad that I was thinking that way, but I was just thinking like, you don't know how to swim, like you're scared of the water and stuff. Like it's crazy, right? So on July 1990, this guy by the name of Anthony Salamone, he was riding this ride, right? And the way it would work is that you were on a boat, and you would basically be going through this lagoon. At first it was normal, and then you come across this other boat that was very similar to the one you were riding.
Okay.
But it was already sinking, as if something sunk the boat and ate everybody on it, right? So you're already kind of like freaked out, and then out of nowhere a shark pops up and swims under the boat. And then you keep going. But the part where the incident happened was you get to this other part of the lagoon, and the shark bites the actual boat. And you feel it, like it starts shaking, and then it starts dragging the boat. Like
this is a fucking ride?
This is a ride, bro. This is a ride. And keep in mind, some parts of the boat, like of the ride, you're actually on a track, which is like a whole ass ride, like. But this part, you're just free in the water. It's just a boat in the water. So the shark bites it, right? It bites the boat, and it starts spinning you in a circle. The whole boat. It starts spinning the whole boat in a circle. So at this point, like obviously the boat is moving a little bit, and you gotta kind of hold on, right? But this guy Anthony, he was a little too close to the railing, and even one of the workers spotted it, that there was a faulty side rail. He basically stood up a little bit and fell over.
Yo.
He fell overboard. He fell into the water, and keep in mind, the animatronic is still going, bro. The shark is still spinning, bro. The shark is still spinning. The kids start going crazy. His kids were with him. They start going, the shark is going to eat him. The shark is going to eat him. Everybody starts freaking out. And from what he remembers, he fell into the water. Keep in mind, he fell into a 30 to 40 feet deep hole, because that specific part was filled with the most mechanical parts, and it had to have space also for the animatronic to move around.
Yeah. So
he fell into this 30 to 40 feet deep hole, dark as fuck, with a bunch of mechanical parts around him, and this shark is swimming straight to him.
Oh my god.
The animatronic shark is swimming to him. That's how he remembers it. And then he ends up getting pulled up. The people like put the emergency stop on everything. Everything stops. They reach over for him. They get him. They grab him up. They put him up, and he's fine. I think he he ends up with like minor injuries, but it's more like traumatic what he went through with like his kids and shit. And he eventually tried to like sue Universal Studios, but then they somehow ended up blaming the people who built the attraction, which is a company by the name of right here, Ride and Show Engineering.
Okay.
So I believe they didn't really like pay anything, or I think they might have, but the ride ended up like stopping. Like they just
Discontinued it.
discontinued it. I believe it's still like overseas in Japan,
Oh really?
but they don't have it here no more. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you the video now of how the ride operates and
Like
everything.
I'm being dead ass. Like I'm not overreacting. I hate that. It sounds like I would not like. I'll be screaming. I'll be closing my eyes, bro.
I'm gonna show you some pictures first, and then I'm gonna show you the actual video.
All right.
This is the way the animatronic looked.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's show you another one.
I don't like that at all, bro. Fuck. And I have to edit this
Look,
fucking
look,
video.
look,
Oh
look.
my gosh. I have to edit this fucking video.
Hold on.
Yo, I'm being so serious. Put that shit. Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
Look, hold on. This one right here. That's basically what it was.
Fuck.
All right, now I'm gonna show you how the ride operates. Yo, this is really like that ass like fucking
I'm
with you.
being so serious, bro. I'm not acting for the camera, bro. I hate that shit.
Okay.
I've always had a fear of like sharks and shit like that, bro. Like every time I see like let's say I'm scrolling on TikTok at night, and then something like that pops up, I automatically go like this, bro. I'm being so serious. Like I cannot look at that shit.
All right, I'm gonna show you the video now. Okay.
All right. It shows the incident of the guy, or just how the shit works.
No, it shows like it doesn't show the video of like the guy, but look.
Like that's an animatronic.
Yes, bro.
Oh my. Okay, it's not that bad. All right, it looks fake. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. But damn, bro. I know I would not like that shit at all.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is up with you,
Look,
bro?
right there. So at this point, it's like dragging it. It's dragging the boat. It's minute 4:20.
Okay.
So you see it, the shark basically attacked the boat.
Yeah.
And then what you see after that explosion that you saw,
Yeah.
that's basically like the guy on the boat shooting like a fake grenade launcher to the shark,
Okay.
and then like it exploding. That's what it was. It's part of like the whole like show.
Like this guy?
Yeah, you see he shot like a grenade launcher at him.
Is that happened in the movie, right?
I think so,
I'm
I
not
think so.
mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that happened.
Yeah, boom, he shoots him.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So it's like the fucking shark died.
yeah.
I will hate this shit.
Yeah, bro.
I would hate this shit. If we go to Japan, we'll go for a video. But I'm gonna be crying. I'm being so serious.
Yo, what the fuck? Wait, so that means like, what about aquariums? Like,
I don't like that shit either.
you don't like aquariums?
No, like I'll go to one, but like let's say if I'm with my girl or something, or if I'm with my family, I'll be like,
Cause there's like I'm not fucking scare you, bro. Like there's the like the dark rooms with like the tanks all around you and shit.
yeah. I don't like that shit.
It like
At
makes
all.
you feel like
cause like what? There's like big sharks and shit too, or what?
No, it's not. It's not like big sharks. It's like a bunch of fish.
No, I wouldn't be scared of that.
You wouldn't be that
Nah,
scared.
but if I know there's like big animals like a whale, like a shark, I'm not going in there, bro. I'm being
Okay, so
serious.
I'm gonna show you a video before we go.
Why?
We're I just wanted to like test it out.
No, I'm scared of that shit. Why you want me to see me panic? You see the way I panic whenever you like you show the shark, bro.
So you would be scared of like, cause there's all right. I'm not even gonna talk about it, bro. That's just I find it crazy that you're that ass scared of this shit,
I'm
bro.
being so serious. It's probably some trauma when I was a kid.
Yo, the reason why I brought this up, right, is because on TikTok, there's this page going viral, right, and the name of the page is CITRA.
Okay.
And the reason why it's going viral is because they started posting these weird ass videos about a project that they had in mind with a bunch of sketches of what it was, and basically what he calls it is NOSEY.
Okay.
And it's a 10-foot fully metal,
And
bulletproof, could run 36 miles per hour
animatronic?
animatronic, bro. Fireproof, waterproof. It's basically making this shit like bro, if you come across this thing, bro, you obviously don't want to fuck with it, right?
Yeah.
But he's basically building this and how it's gonna have its like own conscious and it's gonna have AI in it.
Why?
And I'm gonna show you the video of him basically showing sketches and different like information about it. But a lot of people are talking about it because you guys already know Five Nights at Freddy's, and they're saying how, you know, we had Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
It was just a game, but now it has become reality.
No way.
So I'm gonna show you it real quick. Let me see.
Is that it?
You're gonna see it next too.
Nosy the rabbit? What the fuck? I'm just imagining it, bruh.
Bro, it wouldn't even like. It would have to crouch in here, bro. Look,
So, yeah. Oh my gosh.
bro.
And the bear's massive.
So that's like a bunch of people like talking about it.
Okay.
But now I'm gonna show you the actual guy's page, which
he
is
posts like videos of the animatronic too?
yeah.
Hello,
Drawing eight.
this is progress report number 15. I want to say hello to everybody who's joining the project now. There's been a large number of people coming in since I last posted. I just want to say hi and welcome. And since I last posted, I've been working on some parts of the project, primarily focusing on the knee area of the legs. These red tubes came in. I ordered them a while ago, and they add kind of a gasket protection on springs. If you cinch them at the ends, it helps them not rust. It slows their
The fact that he's playing that type of music
rusting
too.
process. And I'm
It's a
gonna
little bit
install
creepy, right?
Yeah.
2 of these. I have 4 ready to go. I have about 6 more I'm going to build.
And the reason to why a lot of people are talking about it is because like the specific mechanism or whatever,
Okay.
spring lock, it reminds them a lot of
Springtrap?
in the Five Nights at Freddy's games. And I'm gonna show you more videos.
Hello everybody, and this is, well, I guess welcome to progress report number 25. Big 25. Thank you so much for getting us here.
Yo, what the fuck?
And that is the hips. I've built the pelvic region of Nosy. That's what I worked on today. Also in the last progress report, I began that process. I will show you.
This is actually crazy,
Bro,
bro.
slowly like getting there. Is he dead as like about the whole AI stuff?
He's serious. There was this comment of somebody saying, "Is Nosy friendly?" And he's like, "We don't know yet. We're gonna have to find out."
This is literally the beginning of a horror story, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But yeah, bro, this shit freaked me out, honestly. And a lot of people are like panicking over social media, making like clips and shit saying, "Yo, are we fucked? Are we fucked?" Keep in mind, this shit could also like crouch down and crawl through windows too if it wanted to. Like it's saying, bro, that's what it's meant for, like window peeking and shit. So now imagine you're like late at night, and out of nowhere you see a fucking giant ass metal robot staring at you through the window.
So I know we talked about like so many like unsolved mysteries and just specific cases on this channel, and this is one of them. But it's one of those cases where like evidence points to a specific victim, but like they don't get questioned, or like just stuff doesn't really add up on how the person died or whatever, or how like the events unfolded. But back in 2022 in Lynchburg, Virginia, there was this guy named Johnny Cashman, and you definitely never heard of this guy before. Okay. But he was 38 years old. He was living alone in an apartment while his sister and his parents lived like 14 hours away in Maine. And according to his friends, he was a kind person. He was very, very close with his family, and he had this routine of calling his mom every single day, no matter how busy he is, no matter the occasion, no matter what he's doing. He makes it his duty to call his mom every day. Then, out of nowhere, in April of 2022, his mom didn't receive a phone call. Nothing, no text, nothing at all.
Which was weird, probably. Out of the ordinary.
Was definitely weird, but in the beginning, at first, like, they didn't think it was nothing too strange, because they just thought he was probably busy with something, and he'll eventually call back. But then it turns into like several days pass, and still no call, no text, nothing, just silence. So that's when they're like, alright, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's happening to our son? So they called the Lynchburg Police Department, and they tell him to go do a welfare check on Johnny.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like, my throat's getting dry, bro. Fuck.
You want water?
Yeah, please. So like I said, they made the Lynchburg police do a welfare check. And another thing to keep in mind is his family told them, like, I guess a little bit of information of how Johnny is. Yeah. So he does have some mental issues. He was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. He has anxiety, hypertension. He was like fighting depression. He has fucking like alcohol abuse tendencies.
Damn.
So he has so much like mental issues.
Yeah.
And he would actively visit his doctor for like checkups. And the police get there, and there's footage of all this. The police get there, they knock on the door, no reply. They wait a minute, knock again, no reply. They leave, come back like an hour and a half later. They knock again, no reply. But this time they like just barge into the house. I believe they just break the door. They barge in, and then they see Johnny's body laying flat on the ground, dead. So obviously they tell the parents, they tell the family, like, what's going on? We found your son lying on the floor dead. And they rule it as like a medical emergency. In their words, it was due to gastrointestinal bleeding or GI bleeding. So the investigators declined an autopsy on the body, because that's what they concluded whenever they went inside the apartment. And they had like their local, I guess, medical examiner take a look at the body, and they said that they found no type of drugs in his body, no alcohol, no sign of like he was murdered, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So again, they ruled it out as a medical emergency, and the parents, like the family, just took it the way the police said it, and they ended up cremating his body. And then 10 days later, after his body was discovered, his ex-girlfriend and her mom went to the apartment just so like they could collect some belongings that had some type of like sentimental value, or just her belongings in general.
Yeah.
They go inside the apartment, and then they see something like terrifying. Like it's crazy, bro.
The fuck?
And I'm gonna show you some pictures that she took of the scenes that was in the apartment, and I'm gonna give a massive trigger warning because it is pretty disturbing, and you're not gonna like expect what I'm talking about, bro.
What I feel like this is like some like satanic shit, ritual shit.
So they go inside, and then you can scroll.
Oh my gosh, bro! Am I gonna see like?
Scroll this way.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be crazy?
I think it's pretty crazy.
Like they're
bro.
gonna get censored, or is it? Are they gonna get the censored version, or they're gonna get the actual version?
I think I could put the actual version. Some parts I won't, just in case. But like, you could scroll.
All right, let's see.
That's the first thing that they see.
Oh my. Now you're definitely gonna have to
Yeah.
censor this. Scroll.
Keep scrolling.
Oh my gosh, bro.
For the listeners, there's. The fuck was that? For the listeners, there's literally blood everywhere in the apartment. There's blood on the floor, on the ceilings, the walls.
There's blood on the toilet, and they were saying gastrointestinal bleeding.
Yeah.
Right here, it looked like he like threw up.
Mm-hmm. So whenever I believe that's the last picture.
Yeah.
Whenever they did find his body in like the medical report, it did say like they found blood in some parts of the apartment with like fecal matter. So they found that around the apartment, and obviously the ex-girlfriend and the mom were like freaking out because they're like, what the fuck? Like they told us it was just a medical emergency. Like it looks like there was like a struggle in here. So they take pictures. They go to his next door neighbor and they show them the pictures, and then the next door neighbor says like, oh, I have a camera, and it caught moments of during the incident and then after the incident, and it captures him going inside, and then you hear like some type of struggle inside, and then you see somebody come out that's not Johnny. I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna show you guys the video, and let me know what you like come to a conclusion.
Fuck. So this is
That's
Johnny.
That's Johnny. And that's his apartment right there. Right? He goes inside. Everything's normal.
Okay.
And then this is what the camera captures.
What the fuck? What are you doing? Yo, what the dude? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Stop. 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 Stop.
Right?
What the fuck?
And this is the guy that just walks out of his apartment. Right? He leaves, but look what he does. What's he doing? Did you catch what he did?
Is he locking the door?
No.
He cleans the.
He cleans the handle. And then wait. That was like I think like a minute or a couple minutes after that guy left or whatever, right? So what the fuck? So now they're obviously questioning like, all right, what the fuck really happened? Because they told us it was a medical emergency. It was due to like GI bleeding.
Yeah.
And now we see the footage. We see all these. We see the blood in the apartment, and now it's like, it's giving like there was some type of physical altercation that led to him dying.
Yeah.
And now we can't even check if that is the case, because like we cremated the body because y'all told us it was a medical emergency. So the ex-girlfriend tries to contact the Lynchburg police multiple times, but like they didn't pick up. And as she obviously left some messages, they call her back. And I believe she did record like a small bit of like the ending of the call. And this is what she says. Yeah, the problem is you told us up front it was natural causes. And so we had the body cremated. So now there's no evidence. And then the officer says, what I was trying to convey was it was a medical emergency. And I was talking to your mom. And I tried to clarify what I said originally. And explain what I meant by the medical emergency by being vomiting, blood everywhere, uncontrollably. Right?
Yeah.
And then 12 days later, after that, the guy was identified as Stephen Church, who was just some random guy who moved to Lynchburg, Virginia for like a job opportunity. But when he got to Lynchburg, the opportunity just kind of like fell out. He was left jobless, without a home, with no money. And then he ended up meeting Johnny randomly. And then Johnny, being a nice person, just let him crash at his house, at his couch, for a couple days. And according to Steven, it was only like 3 days that he stayed at his apartment. And he was like how Johnny was an alcoholic. And his testimony was that day, Johnny came home drunk. And they got into into like a verbal altercation that revolved around him not paying rent and him staying there. That eventually led to like them arguing a lot. And then before he left the apartment, he saw Johnny hunching over the toilet, and he left before the medical emergency happened, which doesn't really make sense. And a lot of people theorize that what if like they did get into a physical altercation, because whatever he's saying doesn't match the audio at all. Like it sounded like there was like some type of fight or whatever.
Or like he's trying to do something to him because he's saying like, stop, yo, what are you doing, bro?
So like people are saying like, what if there was a physical altercation and he hit his abdomen? That probably just like made the GI bleeding worse, or like it basically caused the GI bleeding, and he probably started to panic, and he just left because he didn't want, I guess, nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah. And
the reason why he like wiped off his fingerprints on the door handle was because like he has previous run-ins with the police. Like he was a felon before.
Yeah.
So he just didn't want to deal with like the cops or anything like that.
Yo.
So yeah, it's just still to this day it's like kind of a mystery. Like what if it like is it really the GI bleeding that caused his death, or was it the physical altercation that caused the GI bleeding, or like,
or what really happened like during
bro.
those minutes that he went inside to the apartment and stuff.
Yeah, bro. So that's basically the whole thing.
Because for me, like, obviously, if you don't like know any of the background info, and you just see the video, it seems like, oh, somebody was at his apartment, and somebody broke into it before he got there. He got home, and then this person like killed him. But since there was no like, no stab wounds or no actual like force or whatever, it's like confusing and shit. Like,
but it's because they didn't do an autopsy. That's why we don't know.
Holy shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So
that's
it's like
the system failed them, bro.
Yeah.
He just got away with fucking murder.
Allegedly. If it's true. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. What happened to Johnny Cashman? Because a lot of people still theorize what might have happened to him. I personally just think like maybe he did hit him or punched him in his abs that caused it, and probably did panic, but like bro could have called 911 or something.
The next thing that I'm gonna talk about is a topic that's very, very popular. You guys love the witchcraft stuff and the dark arts topics, so today I'm gonna be talking about voodoo. And before I do get into voodoo and like what I'm gonna talk about, voodoo isn't just black magic, dark magic. There's both sides to it. There's the healing and actual religious side of voodoo, and then there's the dark magic, rituals, curses side of voodoo as well.
So like the beginning is like what, white magic, you would consider it?
Yeah. So yeah. I guess there's two different parts.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as the person was like talking about it, or because I'm gonna show you multiple things, and I'm also gonna talk about a personal story that I have.
Okay.
But in the video, this guy, he's a YouTuber. He goes by the name of Fearless and Far.
I think I've heard of this guy.
You've definitely seen like one of his videos before.
It sounds familiar.
But basically, he ends up going to Benin in the western side of Africa.
Okay.
And it's basically known to be like the capital of voodoo.
Whoa.
Right? So he ends up going over there. And when he goes there, it is a little bit disturbing, the stuff that I'm going to show you right now, like the videos I'm going to show you. Trigger warning ahead. If you're not into animal abuse, if you can't stand seeing dead animals, definitely skip or just skip that part of the video.
Will it have to censor anything?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But what he basically goes to different parts of the world with different cultures, different religions.
I feel like I had definitely seen this guy then.
And he just basically tries to experience it to its full capacity without judgment. He's just experiencing whatever it is, right?
Okay.
And he gets given this list, which is a crocodile head, a dead owl, I believe some sort of like roots, and some other stuff, right?
That he has to get?
He goes to like the voodoo priest's son, with the voodoo priest's son, to this market,
okay,
where they sell a bunch of stuff like this. I'm gonna show you the video right now, but he gets assigned to get these objects before he meets the actual voodoo priest, right?
Okay.
So let me show you the video first, and I'm gonna tell you the specific things that he got, just so I'm not just yapping. So one is a crocodile head.
Okay.
The other one is a goat that eats lizards, whatever
Okay.
that means. A whole dried owl, 2 blue parakeets, 3 pieces of stone jewelry, and 5 ayope fruits.
Okay.
Right? So that's what he's sent to get, right?
There's some shit here that is definitely in danger.
Was that like a
and some that I'm a bit shocked to see that
You're gonna see
I didn't expect. Rattlesnakes, probably know what that is. We've got all sorts of birds.
What?
All sorts of different frogs. Oh, this is a head of a crowned crane. An incredible bird found only in Africa. Wow. Wild shit. And a whole horse head. Still with the bits. A little bit sticky. Baboon paw?
Too close to human, isn't it?
Isn't it? It goes all the way back. This is just the front door.
Dude, we got Ratchet from Guardians of the Galaxy. Rocket.
Yeah.
Damn, what the
That's
fuck?
it. Raccoon. Yeah, I didn't even think raccoons are from here, man.
We continue with our very strange shopping list.
Is this Rota here?
This is Berna, the priest's son. He helps me with our shopping list.
That's it. That's our crockhead. Lota.
I wonder if Cedar Ray could cook this.
So this would be one of the fetishes, which means there's a spirit inside, and that's why we come here to grab these different items. They look like dried animals, skulls, and bits to us, but each piece has a spirit. We bring these to a voodoo shrine. The voodoo priest, which is his father, then releases the spirit from inside. Yeah, the screaming duck.
You see? A bunch of different stuff. But the main thing that I want to talk about, also going to show like the ritual that's done.
Yeah.
So what he gets is a blessing.
Okay.
That's what he gets. He gets all these things, like they perform a ritual, a bunch of people dancing. The whole village is basically going to receive a blessing from all these spirits. And they start praying to a specific god. I'm not sure which one it was. He's probably gonna say it like while the video is happening of the ritual, but it shows like blood, sacrifices, and a bunch of chants, and he receives a blessing, right? But while he was at the market, which I found very, very interesting when he said this, bro. I'm also gonna show you the little clip of it. When he was at the market, keep in mind, what did I say was one of the items? Do you remember like some of the items?
You said alligator head, like I think dried owl.
Okay. All right. So an owl, right?
Lechuzas.
A lechuza.
Witches?
So what he said, right, is that to us it just seems like dried animals, dead animals, right? But each one has some sort of spirit inside of it, right?
Yeah.
When he talks about the dried owl, he says owls are tied to witches,
Which is true.
and it's believed that the witches could turn into owls.
Yeah.
So that basically the whole like ritual that you could perform with that dried owl is to basically ward witches away. And it reminded me of lechuzas, which, as we know in Mexican folklore, Mexican culture, witches are known to shapeshift into lechuzas, which are owls, bro. And now I'm gonna show you the clip of them talking about it, which is like, it's such a fucking, literally a tie, bro. This is how you know shit is not bullshit. If people are saying the same shit, think about it, bro. This is in Africa. Where we hear about it is Mexico.
Yeah, totally different parts of the world.
And they talk about similar things, bro.
Berna finds us the next item on our list.
Barn owl. That's our azehe. They believe that witches turn into birds, and that if you use a potion with witches, can keep witches away. So birds are used to get evil spirits like witches away from you, and that's why we've got this owl. A very important part for getting rid of evil spirits.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. Crazy tie, bro. Crazy tie right there. So that's what I found the craziest about this whole thing. Because obviously, witchcraft, dark arts is a thing that everybody in the world knows about.
Yeah.
Literally, I have friends who are Arab, Muslim. Even them, they talk about witchcraft, dark arts, how people use different curses. They use these spirits, these evil spirits, to do stuff to people, to do harm to people. Africa, you got the voodoo, the people trying to do dark magic. Then you got Mexico, people who do dark magic here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how everywhere people talk about similar things, right? But now I'm going to show you the ritual that's performed on them as like a blessing.
Then they unveil the skulls of their ancestors. The ultimate fetish, filled with ancient power.
We're in the thick of it right now. The second we arrived has already begun. He's putting what I believe is ashes on human skulls. They're the skulls of today's ceremony is for the ancestors.
Songo raises the first sacrifice to the sky and calls upon the ancestral spirits. The disciples stay silent. The offering is about to begin. Then I learn it's not ash on the skulls, it's gunpowder.
What the fuck?
The chicken screams as if they know what's about to happen.
What's a live chicken?
Yes, it's alive.
Oh, they're about to sacrifice the fucking...
Since this is a large blessing for the whole community, it's not just chickens being offered.
Crazy, bro.
I wish I could show you everything.
Oh my
but
gosh,
unfortunately,
bro.
I can't on YouTube. For the full uncut and uncensored version.
Like, I know this is probably normal for some people that like are in Mexico and shit, but like, jeez. And this is supposed to ward off witches?
I believe evil spirits, anything evil. I'm not sure exactly what the ritual is for. I believe it's for a lot of things like health, protection, like all that.
Oh my gosh.
More of the offering is placed into a cup with
This
gin,
is crazy.
You have to drink that shit?
and it's consumed by the priest and his disciples.
They even drink it too.
What the
guys,
fuck?
yeah, they end up drinking it as well.
Yo, I did not expect that.
Yeah, bro, this is pretty crazy.
Like I knew they sacrificed animals, like we knew that shit, but just seeing it in person, like firsthand is crazy.
Imagine being there, bro, like experiencing it for real, like being right then and there. I feel like I would be shitting my pants, bro. Like
yeah, it would be too much for me, definitely.
Like just even like the whole like thought about somebody performing a ritual in front of me or some sort of like blessing that I don't really understand is.
Yeah, I mean, watching it right now, it's pretty intense. But just be like, imagine you're there and like you have to get it,
drinking the blood, and it's crazy.
And if you don't, it's like what you're disrespecting them and shit. So it's like,
yeah, cause to them it's not like magic or anything. Well, it is, but it's a religion too.
Yeah.
It's a religion. Like they have beliefs and all that, like their gods and stuff. So it would definitely be disrespectful. But now I'm gonna get into my next thing, which is a story that my barber actually told me about. One of my old barbers.
Okay.
So back in 2015, my barber told me that he was, you know, in the market for a house. He was looking for a house. He was getting good money because he was making mad bread because of being a barber and shit. So him and his wife and his kid were trying to move into a house. They were house shopping. And I believe it was like the second house they looked at, they automatically fell in love with it. They didn't really know exactly why, but there was just something so magnetic and attractive about the house that they were like, you know what? Let's get this house right here. Right?
Yeah.
And they toured the house and they just fell in love with it. But there was one specific part of the house that kind of gave off a weird smell. But they didn't really like think too much of it. They would probably thought, oh, maybe nobody has been living here. You know, it's like that kind of like not really like clean. Nobody has cleaned. They paid attention to the house. Maybe that's what it is. They paid no mind to it. They ended up buying the house. They're like, okay, whatever, we're going to move in. They moved in. And at first, everything was normal, right? But then just stuff like started happening back to back. It was like a waterfall, like a constant like cycle of bad luck.
Yeah.
That they were experiencing, and they didn't really understand why. Also, weird stuff started happening when, like, basically, you know, when you get that feeling like you see something at the corner of your eye, and then you turn around and then like nothing is there. It's like as if something was moving, but nothing is actually like moving. So they started experiencing that, and also their kid would have a lot of nightmares. Wouldn't really want to sleep in his own room.
Did he say what kind of nightmares were there, or
he didn't really like tell me like specific nightmares, but he just said that he would just keep coming into their room, you know, like, mommy, can I sleep with you and dad like tonight? Like basically that's what was going on. And they just kept going, you know. They probably just thought we're having like a streak of bad luck. You know what happens, you can't just have like constant W's. It happens sometimes where you're basically like down bad and shit. And they decided, you know what, let's lighten the mood. Let's try to do something different to the house, right? So they decided, like, that wall that was like a little bit weird, that had a smell to it, that part of the house, they ended up knocking down. Because it was a wall separating the living room from the kitchen. So they were like, let's just connect everything. Let's make it look like a different environment in here. Maybe it'll change the energy, right? When they knock down the wall, they obviously have to break it bit by bit. Eventually get into like the actual inside of the house, right? That's when they see a shoebox. They see a shoebox inside the wall, right? And a fucking weird smell coming out of that part of the house. So now they think and they realize this is where the smell has been coming from all along.
Yeah.
Right? They grab the shoebox, they open it, and inside they find a voodoo doll.
What the fuck?
And then they find like a bunch of like different like sayings and stuff in like a different language and shit, bunch of writing, and the voodoo doll actually had like some sort of like red stuff on it. So I mean, you could probably assume that it was probably like blood or some stuff.
Yeah. So the smell was coming from the voodoo doll, like the blood, like the blood. Fuck.
I mean, you remember when I told you like the other story about like the teddy bear, the grandma like did witchcraft to the baby and shit, and like when they opened the teddy bear, it smelled nasty.
Yes.
That's like similar to this. Like you could just imagine like something rotten, something like decaying. That's the smell that was coming out of the shoebox.
I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I'm surprised you never told me this story before.
I think I told it on the podcast before.
Does not sound familiar, bro. I don't think you ever talked about it on the podcast.
I didn't?
No.
Because he told me some crazy shit. He told me that he found a lot of like crazy stuff inside that house.
It's probably one of those stories. I mean, it's probably like one of the stories that he told you, but not that story specifically. I don't remember you telling me that.
Shit. Well, you never know. Like your house just might be fucking haunted or cursed. Because I've heard a lot of stories about people finding stuff in their house, either some sort of pentagram somewhere.
Oh hell yeah.
Like artifacts, like the same shit like we saw in the Warren Museum, rituals and stuff.
Yeah,
bro, it's crazy.
That happened to what's his name? Saul. Remember when he told us?
Yo, about his aunt and stuff, right? Crazy shit.
Next thing revolves around like I guess a superstition, also kind of like witchcraft in a way too. So, have you ever heard the superstition of never buying used stuff for your kids or just yourself in general? Like whether that's clothes, items, toys, whatever?
I've heard about that.
Okay, so recently I came across this story about a low-income family that bought a baby crib from an antique store, and like crazy shit started happening.
Oh nah.
So shout out to 180 LPM podcast. It's like a newer podcast. It's in Spanish, so if any Spanish viewers wants another podcast to look at, I feel like they just started. Like they don't have a couple videos up, but like their video came up on my dad's For You page, and he sent me it, and then I listened to it, and I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking crazy, bro.
I mean, usually that's how every like scary movie, horror movie starts, bro. An artifact that they bought from a thrift store or like an antique store.
So the story starts off with this couple who aren't really in the best shape financially, and they recently had a baby boy. And you know how having a baby is really difficult.
Yeah.
All your money just goes to like the baby expenses, like the diapers, clothes, the food,
formula,
and even just for yourself, like food for yourself. So it was that type of situation. And the baby had like this makeshift bed next to them. The couple was scared that if they rolled over, they would crush the baby, which unfortunately that does happen in certain cases.
Yeah.
So they had that next to them. And then whenever the baby turned 1 year old, they went on a walk like throughout the neighborhood, just like roaming the area, and then they come across this like market, and that's when they see a baby crib. And they see it, they describe it looking really, really beautiful. It was white and it had this like pavilion like kind of hanging on top of it. I don't know if you know what that is, a pavilion.
What's a pavilion?
It's like you know the shit that we went to whenever we outroed the video for the Conjuring Museum. I had like that shit on top.
Okay.
It was kind of like something like that, something similar like that.
Okay.
Hanging off the crib. And it had wheels, so like if you ever wanted to like just take it to a different room or throughout the house, it was more convenient.
Yeah.
So they saw it and they automatically fell in love with the baby crib. They was like, you know what, I will buy it, and especially for the price and the way it looks, it's a steal. So they buy it, they bring it back home, they set it up, and the first night the baby loved the baby crib, slept like an angel, and everything was normal until weeks passed by. And then the baby started like crying every night. Like it just would not stop crying. No matter what they did, it would not stop the baby from crying. And whenever like they would pick up the baby up, it started crying even louder, as like if they were hurting the baby, like if they were like torturing the baby. But they weren't doing nothing. And then weeks pass by, days pass by, and then the baby starts getting like these expression marks on its face. And then they notice that on the baby's hand, it starts to like wrinkle up just a little bit. So obviously they get worried. They go to a doctor, and the doctor says, can't really find nothing wrong with the baby. Maybe it's just like the milk that you're feeding the baby. Try feeding the baby a more like a higher quality milk. And they do everything that the doctor says, but again, nothing changes. The baby still cries, and like the face of the baby, like it starts getting more and more like
wrinkly.
Not wrinkly yet, but like more like lines of expression on his face. Like if like you were to go like this for like a long time and like it stays like that, and they go to another doctor, and then that doctor says, this seems like it's something very, very serious. I don't want to alarm you, but it's out of my control. I would suggest you go to this geneticist. Maybe you could like come up with like a diagnosis of what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
But he does say like it is expensive, and like I said, they're not in the best financial spot. So they round up like their family, like a little like family meeting. They tell them the situation of what's going on with the baby, and at that time the baby's like wrinkling up really, really bad, bro. Like the face is wrinkling up, like the hands, the arms.
Oh my gosh.
And still same thing, constantly crying. But the family agrees. They help out with some money, and they go to the geneticist. And now the doctor seeing the baby, the couple explaining the symptoms, he diagnoses the baby with something called progeria. I don't know if you know what that is. It's basically like this disorder that causes children to age rapidly. So that's just like off the eye and just listening to the symptoms. They run some tests, they run blood work, and then they wait for obviously like the results.
Yeah.
And then when the results come back, there's nothing wrong with the baby. He doesn't have progeria. There's like absolutely no type of like health issues wrong with the baby. So they don't know what the fuck is going on.
What the fuck?
So it's like they go back home, tell the family what's going on, and the wife's sister suggests this lady in Oaxaca who's a curandera, right? Basically like to get a cleanse for the baby. Maybe that could help, because she heard stories of like her helping out people who were like really, really sick, and like it ended up being something evil,
aka white magic.
So for the English speakers, it basically just means a healer in English. Is you recording?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
good. Just making sure.
So they go to her house, and her work area is in the garage. She begins to heal the baby, and I never heard of this, but like she begins to heal the baby with like a lemon. I guess that's common in Oaxaca. Maybe like y'all can let me know if that's common too.
Like what does she start like doing with it though? Like rubbing it?
I guess like the way you would use like an egg cleanse, but she did it with like a lemon. That's the way I think about it, because like the guy didn't really go too much into detail about the story.
Okay.
But she starts healing the baby with the lemon, and it was a very long cleanse to the point where like she ended up using like 7 lemons. That's how I guess bad the energy was on the baby. So the cleanse finishes, and then she starts like burning the lemons slowly until like all the lemons are a little bit charred, and then she starts reading the lemons on like what's causing the baby so much stress. And then she asks the parents, is there anybody you guys know that who would want to hurt you and your baby? Is there anybody in your guys' life that doesn't like you? And they're like, off the top of our head, not really, nothing that we could think of. And then she grabs the baby's hands, and then she starts to like go into a trance. I guess like she's like trying to like read the baby as well,
Like figure it out.
so she goes into a trance, and then she says, okay, have you guys received a gift from anybody, or have you guys bought anything recently? And then they're like, no, I don't think we bought anything. I don't think we've received anything recently, but we did buy a baby crib 4 months ago. And then she's like, boom, that's why. And as she does more, I guess, digging into like this evil that she describes, she says that the owner of the baby crib before them I guess, kind of cursed that baby crib in a way, because their baby, like the original owners, their baby was dealing with the same condition that the baby is dealing with now. But like the actual condition, not just like symptoms and like they go to the doctor, is nothing. It's like an actual thing.
Oh shit.
And like they went to somebody to heal the baby, but I guess the curse was like they healed the baby, but whoever owns this crib next will just be dealing with whatever that baby was dealing with. So she was like, when you guys have to stay here for 7 days as I continue to heal you guys, and then when you go back home, you pour gasoline, alcohol, anything flammable onto the baby crib and burn it to complete ash. Do not leave no remnants of like wood, nothing. Just burn the whole thing. And then they do that, and then slowly but surely the baby just starts getting better and better and better. And then at present time, the baby is now 4 years old and the healthiest it could be. And yeah, bro, like that's why
what the fuck?
That's why people say like do not buy stuff used, because you never know what kind of energy is latched onto certain things, whether it's clothes, baby crib, toys, anything, bro. Yeah,
It could either be haunted, cursed, or possessed.
for real, bro.
That's fucking crazy, bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Yo, I didn't. Yo.
And I've never, like, of course, like, I feel like my parents have said that before. Well, when it comes to jewelry, like, not to like wear other people's jewelry, because it's like bad luck. You could bring their energy onto your life and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that does conclude this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we doing the podcast, you already know Patreon shoutouts and supporter shoutouts.
Mezziah's Pocket Monster, Monkey D. Luffy, Brian, where you been at, Loca? Brian, where you been at, Loca? That Mommy Mimi, Jasmine T. Ask for Amy, Edgar El Mencho, Benito Camelo, Malicia.co, Zeus the Sparky, La Morenita, Carrie Reyes, Jason Garcia, aka Sad6, Roxana Segura, Yari Martinez, Grace Perez, Brian Barrios, Gabe For Real, Ricardo Could Get It, For Real, Misery.Daddy, Yair Torres, Mezziah got Sweaty Butts, Yovi Santiago, Josh _0103, 88 Falling, Arnulfo Mendez, Android1, Brian Esquivel, Gustavo, Anita, Tita, Brianna and Marcos, Loma Maria Rico, Leslie with the pink hair, Chiquitina Lopez, Te La Comes Toda, Anaí, Alvaro Morales A.K. El Ceviche, The Troco, Yola Prieto, Damiga Bucua, Jesus Chavez, Pascual Zenega, Jose Aguilera, Jaime Aureo Albavera, Abel Mendoza, Miguelito, Jennifer Montelongo, and
that space guy.
We fucking love you guys.
Shout out to Joseph Cabrera. I don't know the last numbers on your name because it's cut out, but haven't commented in a minute. But let me just say that the reason I love your guys' podcast is because y'all are real and ordinary people like us. With AI and shit evolving, y'all put in the work and grind, showing your dedication and hustle of how y'all love making these videos, not for just yourselves, but for us. Much love and always keep grinding. Your guys' work always pays off in the end. Much love and blessings to you and your family. Clownbush for life.
Hey,
I love you, my boy. Shout out to Joseph, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Joseph. Hey yo.
Right, bro. See what I'm talking about, bro?
Hey yo, this is what happens when I'm tired, guys.
Shout out to Kevin Martinez on Instagram. Beyond proud of you, brother. Even though I don't know you, keep it going. You're my inspiration for the gym. Appreciate you, bro. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I always post gym pics, but it's mostly for everybody just to get fucking motivated, bro.
Yeah.
That ass.
Yo, yeah.
Shout out to Snow 6674. Bro, the Yap session with Ricardo talking about the amusement park had me dead. That shit was so funny. Like, that shit was funny.
Wow,
not really shout out to this
me
guy.
struggling and not having fun is entertainment for you guys.
Not really shout out to. I mean, shout out to this guy regardless. I don't give a fuck.
What's his name again?
Sneo E.
Sneely. Fuck you, bro. Nah, nice. Shout out to you.
I don't know if I would call this a hater, but not 80. All this yapping, bro. 1 hour before you actually started talking about what's on the title. Shaking my head. That's what it's fucking timestamps, you dumb fucks. Go to the fucking timestamps, bro. I'm tired of this dumb shit, bro. Stop complaining. Stop being lazy. Just go to the timestamps, bro. That's it. Anyways, shout out to Sam Castro dash MT8GS. You guys are awesome. Keep it going. Much love from LA to New York. And I believe the last one for Nanias. Early one always feels good. Keep up the good vibes. Shout out to all the early people that comment every single day. I mean, every single week.
Big facts.
The people that always come back every single week. I fucking love you guys. I love that the family is growing every single day, to be honest. Y'all been going crazy. My next hint for next episode is gonna be Lost Media. You have one?
Nah. I was just surprised, yeah.
We'll see you guys on next episode. It's been your host, George, aka Mezziah.
Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
And
do not let this podcast go.